muy buenas a todos, bienvenidos a este vídeo en el que enseñaré cómo completar la misión secundaria de Freya, Ambach y Leda en el DLC Shadow of the Erdtree en Elden Ring. Lo primero que tendremos que hacer será avanzar en el DLC hasta derrotar al quinto jefe principal, Romina, la Santa del Brote. Tras ella está el árbol sellado que marca el punto de no retorno del DLC y será el momento de comenzar la misión. La misión básicamente es hablar con Freya, Ambach y Leda varias veces, por lo que no hay nada importante que explicar. Durante la misión conseguiremos algunas recompensas únicas, pero lo más importante es que podremos usar a Ambach en los combates contra los jefes finales del DLC. En la descripción del vídeo encontraréis todos los pasos para completar esta misión secundaria.
Ah, Lady Leda spoke of you. You're that tarnished. Guided here by kindly Mika. I am Freya. I once you demonstrated great valor. It heartens me that another warrior's... Long ago, I was stricken by scarlet rot. Immobile, fever. I was left behind. My wound was swollen, and yet he drained the poison despite my wretched visit. Now, I consider this... Let us both take kindly Mikola's guide. May we meet again on the battlefield. Brave. Do you wonder why the eternally dour fellow is one of the tower's hornsent? I can only assume he fight, but we needn't concern ourselves. He too was charmed by kindly and that makes us allies. We're not gods, you and I. I doubt our meddling could ever amount. Oh, hello. I'm afraid I'm busy. Curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance.
You must be the Tarnished. I am Ansbach. Formerly in service to Lord Mohg, but now, like you, another soul guided by kindly Mikola. I'm hardly the steady hand I once was. My fighting days are far behind me. Yes, I am well aware. Kindly Mikola has discarded his great rule. The fog that vexed my aging faculties has been lifted, and follies better left forgotten haunt me once again. Once, in an attempt to free Lord Mohg from his enchantment, I challenged tender Mikola, only to have my own heart rather artfully stolen. I knew not how weak I was. I believed that with sufficient mastery, even an Empyrean would be within reach of my blade. I could not have been more mistaken. Mikola the Kind is a monster, pure and radiant. He wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men. There is nothing more terrifying. Righteous Tarnished, Mikola the Kind makes my blood run cold. I am loath to admit it, but even at this very instant I wish to run very far away indeed. Righteous Tarnished. It's been some time. After unburdening my soul to you, I had hoped to make a fresh start. But there was one thought I could not dislodge from my mind. So, here I am, quite unable to move on. After Lord Moke's slaying at his dynastic palace, it appears his body has been absconded with and taken straight to kind Miquella. Surely you recall that I once served Lord Moog as a pureblood knight, after failing him in every regard and losing sight of my vows. I'd do anything to make amends, in whatever meager way I can. What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains? The implications are rather unnerving. Well, what's this? Yes, I should have known. Even the truth was itself mere folly. As if using Lord Moog to gain entrance to the Land of Shadow were not enough, he plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort. He has forsaken Lord Moog's soul. He desires only his empty shell. It beggars belief, but I'm afraid Tender Miquella fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act. One thing is certain. My dear lord deserved better. Righteous Tarnished, you have my gratitude. You have given me the answers I needed, but I can hardly fathom such folly unto the end. I am a warrior, but I've aged. I cannot afford to act hastily. Curse it all. I know my limits. I could spend the rest of my life honing my craft, and still that creature would be out of my blade's reach. The absolute folly of it all. Freya, by the gods. She must be feeling the need to reaffirm her allegiance before she heads to war. A true Redmane she is, hardly troubled by the rot. Righteous Tarnished, could you please give this to Freya? Thanks to you, she too will have the answers she requires. Yes, I can see her barreling into the fray right now.
I'm afraid I'm busy. Truly. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. From Sir Ansbach? To me? How on earth could it... Oh. Yes. Of course. I see. As the Festival of War concluded, General Radahn's soul met an honorable end. But kindly Miquella wishes to revive it, which is fine by me. I know it would pain old Jeren, but war has always suited General Radahn best, and certainly far more than any honorable death. Endless war to invigorate the soul, as befits General Radahn, the Great Lion. Thank you. Now I finally cast off my misgivings. Give my regards to Honorable Ansbach. Tell him, if we should meet in battle, to face your bow would be fine enough, but to face your blade would be an honor.
Oh, hello. Did you feel it?
Mikula the Kind's enchantment appears to have broken. But while my devotion to kindly Mikula remains unchanged, by my troth I am not so sure about the others. No, wait. Perhaps this is a blessing in disguise. I can wield my sword to cull the undeserving, those unfit to bask in tender Mikula's presence. I should have thought of this earlier. Right. It's time to begin ferreting out those of us who don't deserve to be at kindly Mikula's side. Thiolier. It's true. His devotion to St. Trina is plain to see. I fear his vows to Mikula the Kind are merely secondary. But for this very reason, Thiolier is incapable of betrayal. St. Trina's love for kind Mikula is boundless. She is, after all, his other half. Or perhaps her feelings go beyond even that. Even if she was left behind, I doubt her heart would waver. There you are. I'm afraid Sir Ansbach will have to be next. He insists that he's nothing but a worn-down over-the-hill soldier. But in his day, he was the feared commander of the pure-blood knights, who cleaved open Mikula the Kind with his blood blade. He claims he hasn't the spirit to take up his sword again, but I doubt it'll be very long before he recalls, as I have, the cascading sheets of blood. I'm afraid he cannot be left to fester. Dispose of you. I find that and exactly
So, you call an old man such as I. You are thorough indeed. I would expect nothing less. As you surmise, I do have my doubts, and will not. Have you lost your wit? By my troth, you have no such debt to this old man. Though I gladly welcome. Now I might even live to see.
So you've chosen your side, have you? Despite that, perhaps I should have known not to challenge the two of you alone. I take my leave. For now.
Lady Leda, I ask you keep kindly Mikula in your care.